Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am making more cards using the Not Too Shabby card fronts, the tropical designs. We are going to be using these sentiments. And I am super excited. This is for the July challenge mood board, and I am finding out today whether these sentiments can actually be foiled. So I have my ink machine here, and I have a few sentiments cut apart already from my earlier cards, and I'm going to be using a silver foil on one set and a gold foil on another, and we are going to see if this works. I did talk to Jamie. She did say that it should work because it is a toner, so we are going to find out together here. I'm just scraping these down. I always kind of burnish a little bit when I'm doing my foiling. My machine is a hit or miss because it only has one degree of temperature, and so sometimes it needs to go through twice, sometimes it just needs to be pressed down a little bit, and as you can see, you can already see through, and it worked. Yay! Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that beautiful silver. It looks like my gold might have missed one spot. I did get the tip that last time when I was doing my foiling and I had so many black spots, it might have been due to like static fuzz kind of thing. So before I decided to start this foiling, I did take a microfiber cloth and kind of wipe down both the foil and the paper just in case. So we're going to go ahead and make these two cards then. The first one is going to be super simple because I want to show you how quick it is to make a beautiful card with just using these card fronts. So I'm just taking a full card front here, and I'm just using some tape adhesive to put it down. It is for an A2 card, so that's that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I'm just going to bump up the sentiment that I foiled. I fussy cut that out. I'm going to add a little bit of foam to it, and then I'm going to go ahead and attach that to my card. A lot of the times I do add glue on top of my foam tape just to give me some wiggle room time. I'm not doing that today because I am just, quickly pressing this down, and once it's down, it's down. So I'm just adding that to my card there. I love the shimmer from the foil. And then I'm going to bring in some gold gems that match just from my stash. We're going to add a couple here to the right side, and then a couple to the left. I'm always like, where do I put my my bling? I decided to use up my little gems here because I only had so many left, and I'm like, I don't want like one left, and then I never use it because I don't have any matching. So that is my first card. See how quick that is? I love these card fronts. They make it so easy to mass produce beautiful cards to give as a set, to sell, or to donate like I do. Really easy, quick cards. So the next card that I'm making here, I am cutting it down to be 4 by 5 1/4, and that's because I'm going to actually cut down the card front into 1-inch strips. This is just a fun way where you still see the entire panel, but it gives you a little bit more dimension and interest. It's going to kind of create some layers here, and it'll look fantastic. So I'm just cutting each strip down by 1 inch so that we'll have 4 strips here. And then I'm going to bring in just some beige cardstock that I'm going to cut down to that 5 1/4 by 4 inch, just so I don't have to do a whole lot of math. Because I don't know about you, but I tend to craft at night after having a full day of child rearing of 3 children. All 3 of them are 4 and under. So by the end of the night, I don't have words and I can't do math. So just bear with me. You could also use foam tape instead of cardstock. I was just using cardstock because that's what I had on hand. I don't have a ton of foam tape on me right now. I need to make another order. And so this was just an easy way to use up some scraps and some colors that I don't necessarily use a whole lot. So I am just using some tape adhesive. I'm going to put those strips under 2 of the card front strips so that it'll be one will be high, one will be low, one will be high, one will be low, just to kind of create a pattern. So I'm making sure that I have my picture correct. You want to do that before you start gluing, of course. And then I decided that once I put this together, that it didn't bump it up enough for me. Like, it was a slight difference, but it wasn't quite enough. So I did cut the remaining two pieces, and then I'm going to put those underneath those two strips again. So we're just going to line that up, and it didn't line up perfectly. I don't know. I might need to sharpen. Can you sharpen your guillotine trimmer? I'm not sure. My settings tend to always be just slightly off, but I'm just going to go ahead and run my scissors against the one that is too far out there. You want to make sure that it's quite hidden underneath, otherwise it'll kind of make a extra space that you don't want. So I'm just lining up this card front. I wasn't sure if I would have enough room to have any space in between the strips. You could also do that, kind of make it really obvious that it's different, but I'm going to put them all together, and you can already see just by looking at it that you can see the different dimensions, and it just creates that much more interest, and it makes it just look fun and not a lot of extra work. So if you don't know what the Not Too Shabby July Challenge mood board is that each month Not Too Shabby puts a mood board. So this one is in the tropics. It's tropical vibes. It has like some oranges, some yellows, some greens and pinks. And then on the other side, it also has some denim and sunflowers, because that is the two paper pads that is new for Not Too Shabby this month. And if you create a card using that mood board and upload it to our blog, you can get a chance at a gift card. So that's really fun. So you can be inspired by either the colors or the images on the mood board, and it doesn't have to be Not Too Shabby items. If you have paper that's already in your stash that goes along with the mood board, you can totally use that. You just only get one entry then. If you decide to use Not Too Shabby branded products, you actually can submit up to 3 different cards. So that's up to you what you want to use. And then, like I said, there is a gift card giveaway for participating. One winner will receive that, so that's really nice. And then you can buy fun new Not Too Shabby products. So with my other sentiment that I foiled, I did go ahead and use gold again because I just felt like it worked with the warmer tones of this card front. There is some card fronts in this stack that the silver is going to work better. I decided to actually cut it apart, so it has 2 layers there. So it's tropic like it's hot. And now I have that song stuck in my head. Anyway, I'm bringing in some more gold gems from my stash. I have a variety of gold gems and silver gems, like just in all different sizes and shapes. And so I love using what I have on hand, and just like that, it just creates just a little bit extra interest, and I love that. So these are my 2 cards entering it into the July mood board. Yes, you can foil on these sentiments, which is fantastic. So definitely check out this card fronts, the Tropical Dreams. I will put that information down in the description box below. If you do use my affiliate link, it's no cost to you. It just helps me support my channel. So I hope you guys have a great day. Like this video, hit subscribe if you're new, hit that bell so that you know when I have videos, and I will see you in another video soon. Thanks. Bye.